studying architecture. I'm currently living in Guayaquil, and I'm in October semester.
Okay. Architecture. So you're like 1 year away to finish. It's 5 years your career or not?
Sorry?
Your career, your studies is 5 years or how much?
Yes, it's actually, yeah, it's 5 years, but it's 5 years.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Eras. Let's continue. Dylan Encalada.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying an architect, and I finished in September. It's my career.
So we already have plans when the career is over.
I wanna make a work and travel program for get experience, something like that, and then start working with my parents.
Okay, you're gonna start with the family business.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dylan, for that information. Let's continue. Ruth Kitio. Ruth Kitio, not there. Perfect. Let's continue. Hello, Ruth.
Listen.
Ruth, tell me a little about you.
My name is Roquitio. I live in Guayaquil. Is studying nursing. I am 7th semester.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing more. Okay. Thank you so much, Ruth. Let's continue. Marjorie A.
Hello, good evening. I'm Marjorie Abarca, and I live in Guayaquil, and I'm the semester 7th and nursing. And this is all.
Okay, thank you so much, Marjorie. Luis Angel, good evening.
Hi, mister.
How you doing, Luis? Please tell me a little about you.
My name is Luis Angel. I'm 22 years old. I'm studying journalism, and I'm in the 6th semester. And I like to play the guitar.
Okay, playing the guitar. Thank you so much, Luis. And finally, Emily Chavez.
My name is Emily Chavez. I am 24 years old. I am live in Guayaquil. I am a student nursing. Thank you.
Thanks to you. So, well, I know that in the platform, in all the other levels, or maybe you took the placement test and you're here. First, it's obvious that I want you to use English. Yep. You're studying a language. In some cases, I understand that you have to do it because it's part of the career. Yeah, so you have to take the English modules. In other occasions, is because you want to learn the language. The only way to learn the language is to practice it. Yep, grammar is important. Obviously, it's important. But how do you show that you know English? At the moment that you start talking, right? That you start speaking to other people, that you start using it. So help me out during the classes. Let's try to use only English. And at the same time, I'm going to help you out if it's needed, some corrections, and we're going to advance on the books, obviously, of course, the activities that you're going to find on the platform. each one of you is able to open the platform today. To open Moodle, can you see the first activities? Can you see it? Yep.
Yeah.
The platform, all the first part of the activities, the first set of activities. Yep. I'm gonna share my screen for just to confirm that what you're observing is similar to this. Yep. What I want you to help me out with, as usual, you have you're aware of Altesia. You have used Altesia, right? All of you?
Yes.
Okay. What you're gonna find right now, what I make available is our starting point. We're gonna start in this unit. Let's talk about food. Tell me, what is your favorite food? The one that you prefer, the one that, I don't know, your mom, your dad prepared for you when you were little, the one that you buy every weekend. What is your favorite food? Let's start with Emily Chavez. What is your favorite food?
And my favorite food, bologna.
Bologna, perfect. Do you buy it or do you prepare it? Do you cook it?
Cooking.
Okay, you cook it. Very, very good. Thank you so much. Who else? Dylan, in your case, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is French toast.
Okay. Do you know how to prepare it or you
Yes.
just? Ah, okay.
My sister teach me.
Ah, so your sister was the original chef and now you.
Yes.
Perfect. Excellent. Good to hear that. Let's continue. What about you, Alexis? Tell me a little about your favorite food.
I like Chinese food.
Chinese food. How often do you have Chinese food? Every week, every 2 weeks?
Sometimes every weekend.
Every weekend. Do you have a favorite place to buy Chinese food?
Yeah, my flower restaurant
That one is where?
and in some commercial
Like
mall.
in the mall. Ah, okay, Mayflower, you're right. So there you go. So every time that you go to the mall, you take the chance and you have Chinese food, right?
All right.
Thank you so much, Alexis. Marjorie, in your case, what is it? What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is shrimp ceviche.
Oh, shrimp. Okay, very good. Do you prepare it or do you buy it?
Ambas, o sea, both.
Both. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so you can buy it, but you can also prepare it. Okay, very good. Ruth, in your case, what is it? What is your favorite food, Ruth?
Favorite ice cream?
Ice cream. Okay, what
Cream.
flavor?
Repeat.
What flavor? What ice cream do you prefer?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay, very good. Good option. And just to finish, to move on with the activities, help me out, Maria Eras. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is banana pancakes.
Banana pancakes. Do you prepare them?
Yeah.
Do you have them every week or not so much?
Mm, once a week.
Once a week. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much for all the ones that cooperate as volunteers that I am making the questions. So this is the starting point of this unit number 1. Yes, in the section A. We're going to have on the platform, you have the following. You're going to have this one related to food, right? And they are making questions to you. Like, can you think of, give me one example of one red fruit. A fruit that the color is red. Give me one example.
From strawberry.
Perfect. We have one. Thank you, Marjorie. Strawberry. What a very good. Apple. Then we get. So we cover the red ones, right? The strawberry and apple. What about yellow? Yellow fruit.
Orange.
Good. Orange.
Pineapple.
Very good. Pineapple. Excellent example. So there we have the examples for that color. And finally, one green fruit. Green.
Watermelon.
Good. Watermelon. One more. Another fruit that is green.
Pear.
Sorry.
Pear.
Apple.
A green apple also. Very good. So there we have the examples, right, for that part. What about the next one? Give me 2 kinds of food that some people are allergic to. Some kind of food that the people are allergic.
Fish.
Some types of fish. Very good.
Peanut.
That one is a very common one, right? Peanut. Very good. So there we have 2 types, fish and peanut. Yep. Next one, 3 kinds of food that come from milk. That come from milk.
Cake. Maybe.
Okay, cake. Cake, you mentioned, Alexis.
Cheese. And butter.
Cheese, butter, there we have. 4 vegetables that you can put in a salad. 4 vegetables that you can put in a salad.
Tomato.
Tomato, what else?
Lettuce.
Lettuce, there you go.
Onion.
Onion, that's another option. Very good. That salad is getting some substance there.
Cucumber.
Cucumber, excellent option. Cucumber. Very good. Next one, 5 containers that you can buy food in. 5 containers. So where we put the food, right? Give me examples where you can put food in. 5 containers.
A bowl.
A bowl, good.
Plate.
Plates. What else we get in there? So we got 2, right? Containers, where you can put food in. Bowl, plates, where else? Is there any other form that we can serve food?
Teacher, what is container?
Container is something that it's an grab. It's something that you put something in. What is it? An example, a box is a container because you put something in, contains something. Yes? But in here, we're talking about containers for food. Can I put food in a box?
Yes.
It's possible.
No, butter.
Could you repeat, Luis?
Butter.
Okay. Mhm. Very good. There we have it. Yep. And the final one. 6 things that people sometimes have for breakfast. What do you have for breakfast? We heard
Eggs.
one. Eggs. Very good.
Juice.
Milk.
Juice,
Bread.
milk, bread,
Okay.
coffee. There you go. So we have those options, right? Bread, milk, coffee, juice,
A piece of bacon.
bacon. That's as good. That breakfast is getting like complete, right? Now, what is not the problem, but what is different when we are Ecuadorian and we are talking about food?
Because the food in Ecuador is better than other countries.
Great observation. You're in favor of the tourism and gastronomy in Ecuador. Excellent, Dylan. So what we get in here, the situation that I refer to is that obviously we're giving examples, right? It's the introduction. So you're telling me egg, bacon, milk, coffee. Those are options for breakfast. But then when we move to the lunch, when we move to the dinner in Ecuador, how do you explain, for example, the famous bandera? How do you explain that in English? So you have a friend from the United States, you're gonna take him or her to eat our food, right? And then you go to a restaurant and okay, let's try bandera. How do you explain that plate to the person?
I gonna tell my friend that this is the best that he's gonna taste.
Okay, that is the introduction. And then how do you describe it? When we mentioned this plate, right, this dish, bandera, what do you imagine? What are the components? What do you have in that plate?
The containers and the plate, rice and avocado, cream and guatita.
And then begins the problem, right? Excellent description that Marjorie is given. We got rice, you can have there avocado, right? Also, you have one part of this famous plate is shrimp, yes. And then we get to guatita. So tell to an American or a British person, okay, what is guatita? So they go like, what is guatita? How do you explain that word to a person that doesn't know? So they know the plate and all that. The description of the food in this unit, we started obviously, once again, like an introduction, we're going little by little. What is my personal objective? That you're able to describe other kinds of foods. The traditional ones. Yeah. But I don't want you to make a translation of the name of the plate. What happened to me one day in a restaurant at the beach? I was near Salinas. So we stopped for a lunch in the restaurant. And the menu was in Spanish and in English. So you got bandera, and the translation was the flag. Yeah. So no, terrible. But the idea is that you can explain those. We have a great beginning with Marjorie's description, showing or telling the ingredients, what you're gonna find on that plate. That is one. So our first task is that for tomorrow, I'm gonna leave it like, just for you to consult. How could you explain guatita? Yeah, in English. But don't take it like a formal homework, just consulting, just trying to find it out, how we're gonna do it. Once we have this one, hello, Edwin?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to explain what it means, what it complains. what is or what is.
Okay. Do you have
Well,
any idea how to explain it?
It's a cow stomach viscera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the part of the animal that we refer to. Perfect. That is a beginning for the description. So what we are going to do, I'm gonna assign during this session, of course, you're gonna have a tiny little group work to describe one traditional dish from Ecuador, but orally. Yeah, just in case. Let's continue on these activities. Could you enter to the first activity that you see here? Quiz vocabulary bank, food and cooking. Could you open that up? Is it possible for you? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look. So let's see what we got on this. What you're gonna find in here on this attempt is this. Yep. What do you get? You have a list of, well, in some cases, verbs or nouns, actually, nouns and pictures. So let's go one by one, the nouns or the list that you're gonna find to see if everything is kind of clear. The translations are not possible. I mean, I suppose you have your cell phone next to you or on the same laptop that you're working on for translations. Yes. I suppose that crab, the first one, that is super known. Yep. That is super known, crabs. Do you, anyone in here, do you eat crabs every weekend? It's clear, number one, what is the meaning in Spanish?
Cangrejo.
Very good. There we have number one. Number two, mussels. Mussels.
Mejillones.
Great. Thank you, Ruth. So there we have vocabulary, right? Mussels, mejillones. Then we have prawn.
Langostinos.
Excellent. There you go. Very good. If you need, you're taking some notes, right? For vocabulary. If you need it in Spanish, I mean, you have the word, the noun, and you have the picture. Then the next one is, well, basically is the same word. Yeah, salmon.
Salmón.
Exactly. Just a matter of the accent, right? For us in English, it's gonna be salmon. Then we get squid.
Calamar.
Great. There you have it. And well, one of the favorites of everyone, tuna.
Atún.
Good. What is it when we mention beef? Now we go for meat. The first section is fish and seafood. Fish and seafood, right? Now we go for another section in here that is meat. What we got in meat? The first one is beef.
La carne de vaca.
Yes. That's right. How we say it instead of vaca? Another word that we use to describe it,
Res.
res. But the animal, yes, like Luis Angel mentioned. Yeah. So every time they mention beef, they are referring to the meat that is coming from the cow. Yep. Then we have, well, the others are when you were in a school, chicken, duck. What about lamb? Lamb.
Cordero.
Very good. Do you like lamb, Miss Eras?
No.
The face was like, no, never accepted that invitation. Yep, for lamb meat. Next one, and the last one, pork. Pork. What is the difference between pork and pig? What is the difference between pork and pig? We know what we refer with pork too, right? What is pork? The meat of what animal? The meat of?
Cerdo.
Exactly. So that is exactly the difference. When you refer to the meat, you're gonna use the word pork. When you refer to the animal, you're gonna use the word pig. So what is the problem if I, for example, I'm talking to you about what I love to eat and I say like, I love to eat pig. It means that you are almost a wild man that attacks animals. So imagine yourself hunting the pig and eating the pig like a caveman, like in the ancient times. Yep. So every time that we refer to the meat, we have to remember that it's not pig, it's pork. The same. Oh, I love to eat cow. So everyone is going to be like, what? I love to eat cows. No, that sound, and that one is like you attacking the cows. Yep. But the meat you refer as beef. Could you work on this activity for me, please? Now, can we do it? So here you have the tabs, and those you're gonna drag to the right place. Yep. So what we get with the pictures you have on the right. So let's see. For you, number one, what is it? Picture number one, what is it? You're gonna take the number and you're gonna drag to the one, the option that you consider is right. Yep. Let's work on it. Let's see how you do it. Let's select the options that we got in there. And let's see what we get.
I finished.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Edwin. Let's see what you get. Just to check how many attempts we got so far. Yep. Remember, we're working on this activity as an introduction for, here we go. Now I get 7 attempts. Yep. And what I'm going to observe is your perfect grades. Yep. Up to the moment. Perfect. So we get the first activity. Now that we get some other words of vocabulary, my question about food, it's different, right? In the answer. What I mean, normally we start, right? Like the traditional dishes, the traditional options, you got for breakfast, for example, what you described. Then I make a question about one specific dish for lunch. So let's see, let's use the chat, right, on Zoom, and tell me what normally, or what do you like to have for lunch? What do you like to have for lunch? Yep, that's my question. What do you like to have for lunch? Then we have 1. Rice with chicken goes for Edwin. Excellent. What else? What about the others? Tell me, what do you like to have for lunch? Okay, you go, Dylan goes also for, well, soup. Okay. Dylan, every lunch you get soup, or depends on the day, depends on the menu?
Depends on the menu.
What's your favorite?
My favorite soup is the chicken soup.
Chicken soup, very good. Do you know also how to prepare it, or?
No, not really.
Not that one, no. Okay, that one is advanced cooking, right? Soups is another level. Thank you, Dylan, for your participation every time. Marjorie goes for noodles with vegetables. That sounds good. Noodles with vegetables. Alexis, rice and meat. Rice and meat. Okay, we got the traditional ones. Maria Eras, but for Maria, for lunch.
It's easy to make.
You made me feel guilty after I read this, because you go only for a salad bowl. I don't want to share about my lunch, but obviously healthy and easy to prepare. Very good. So what else we got? Alexis already, right? Rice with meat. Emily Chavez. I see sometimes chicken with salad. Luis Angel goes with Spanglish, beef and puree. Beef and puree. So how we express that puree, if I want to explain it?
Smashed potatoes.
There you go, right? Is smashed potatoes. Yep. Smash. The action that you do with the potatoes when you prepare puree. That's right. Smashed. So actually, yes, when we order in a restaurant, you're gonna order in that way. Smashed potatoes. Very good. Thank you so much for the ones cooperating. Let me see if my attempts are complete. just before we move on to the next activity. Remember that at any time, you can make your questions. Yep. At any time, you can make your questions. Perfect. We got it up to there. Let me go back to your, let me see, I received one more answer. So as we continue, so we get this, right? The introduction, and we go on this. Luis Angel, did you write that one on WhatsApp chat?
Yes, pero no recibí respuesta.
Let me comment that one.
Okay.
Your last name is Elizalde?
Elizalde. Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me just pass this information to the person in charge of helping us out. Let's see the next one, the part 2, to see what we get. I suppose it's gonna be extremely similar to the one before. Now we are going to the, again, right? We're gonna have nouns and we're gonna have the pictures. We got one picture with all of them together. Some of them, some of the words, I suppose they are quite familiar. Yep. And some of them are actually quite similar in Spanish. Lemon, mango, grapes, I suppose you know. Somebody told me already cucumber, cherries, that is a good one. Very, very known, well known. And then let's go to this ones. Yes. Aubergine. Aubergine. What is the meaning?
Berenjena.
Berenjena. Very good. So remember, the ones that are taking some notes about vocabulary, there you go, right? So aubergine, berenjena. Then we continue. Beetroot.
Remolacha.
Great. Could you repeat one more time?
Remolacha.
There you go. Thank you so much. So we are helping to, in case that we don't know, obviously we're taking some notes. So you got your vocabulary. Yep. After we got all this vocabulary, now we're going to be able to describe one of the traditional dishes that we got here in Ecuador. Yep. Next one, cabbage.
Repollo.
Cabbage. Is there another name for that one? I'm asking the ones that know. If it's the same, col and repollo. So cabbage, we're gonna take it like that, right? Col or repollo, cabbage. Number 4, cherries. That one is super easy. Cherries.
Cerezas.
Cerezas, excellent. There we go. Cherries, cerezas. What about the next one? Not so common.
Calabacín o zucchini.
Excellent, good description. Yes. Calabacín, that word, even in Spanish is kind of, you don't listen many people using it, right? And for this dish, you need calabacín now, right? So, courgette. Cucumber, number 6, cucumber.
Pepino.
There you go. Thank you so much. Cucumber, pepino. Then we get grapes,
Uvas.
uvas. Number 7, grapes. 8, green beans. Green beans.
Sería lo que habitualmente les decimos vainita.
Yes, Edwin. Perfect. Good word. Could you repeat it one more time?
Vainita, vainita.
Mhm, that's good. Green beans. Number 9 and number 10. We don't even need to go any deeper on that. Number 9, lemon. Number 10, mango. Yep. Number 9, lemon. Number 10, mango. And 11, melon. Melon. 12, peach.
Durazno.
Yes. Yep. Peach. Number 13, pear.
Pera.
Good. 14,
Las frambuesas.
could you repeat your word?
Frambuesas.
Okay. Now, in the image, do you see that fruit?
Yes.
Yep. Do they look like the word in Spanish?
Son moras.
Exactly. The word that we mentioned for us in Spanish, like the translation sometimes take it like that, right? Frambuesa, when you translate it. So raspberries. But they are similar in shape. They are similar to what we know as moras, but the color is different. Yeah. These ones are kind of reddish. They kind of a pinkish color. But the ones that we know in Spanish, they are kind of, well, actually, what is it? Purple. And finally, 15, red pepper.
Pino. Pimiento rojo.
That's right. There you have it. Yep. So let's work on this activity. Exactly the same, right? We got the numbers here, the tabs here at the bottom. You just drag and place it according to the numbers that you have on the picture. Yeah. According to the numbers that you got on the picture, you just drag and place. Yeah. Drag and drop if you prefer the action. So let's see what you get. Let me just refresh up. So I can check how many attempts I already get. Perfect, I got already 7 attempts. Luis Angel, you open obviously with your credentials, your email and all that, but there is not another email open at the moment on the laptop or the computer you're working on.
No, intenté con mi correo y mi número de cédula y no. Aparte no me dieron una contraseña. Dice que me dan una contraseña como que para solo entrar y luego cambiarla, pero no me dieron nada de eso. Igual ya mi
La
correo
contraseña suele ser el
De-
número de cédula.
Ajá.
también lo intenté, pero no me funcionó.
¿Y en correos no deseados revisaste?
Sí, revisé todo y no me llegó nada. Igual y envío un correo para que me solucionen.
Okay, just in case, right? I just received a message from the person in charge, Mr. Alfonso Gutierrez. He tells me that you must use user and password your ID number. User and password your ID number. Okay, so we continue. Just let me know, Luis, how is it the situation going, right?
Okay.
So I got already 7 attempts. Somebody entered just now, but the username is iPhone. So could you change, please, your username? Is it possible for you? Okay, so now we're gonna work on a little activity. Now that we got some more vocabulary, remember that we have developed a couple of activities from here, right? From your platform. We have worked on the vocabulary bank activities 1 and 2. So let's see what else we get. We're gonna pass to a activity that is in as a team, that you're gonna develop as a team. You're gonna prepare the description of a plate, traditional food, yes, from Ecuador, like where we stopped. Remember the famous guatita, and that I think who was it? I think it was Edwin who helped us out to explain the part of the animal that we are eating. Yeah. So what I want you to explain to me the ingredients and the preparation of one dish. For that, you're gonna be working in teams. Yeah. So I'm gonna prepare for you the rooms in Zoom. There, you're gonna be together. I suppose we're gonna be working with 3 or 2 students together in each one of the rooms. And you're gonna explain to me really fast. We're gonna take like maximum like 10 minutes. You're gonna explain to me, please, how you prepare, what are the ingredients and how you prepare that dish. So if you want to select, it must be traditional Ecuadorian food. Anyone that you select, yep, you must be able to do so. What? Okay, Manuel, these are the ingredients for ceviche. This, and this. And then you explain to me the preparation. But the preparation, you have to look a little bit for the options, right? For the vocabulary. What I mean, you're not gonna tell me, and all these ingredients, you mix them up and you have ceviche. No, you have to give me precise information. Questions about the activity we're gonna perform before we continue. Let me stop sharing a minute. Please, questions about the activity we are going to perform. You're gonna describe ingredients and preparation of one traditional Ecuadorian food. I'm gonna make the teams now. They're gonna be random, yeah, randomly together. And then you're gonna call me out. You're gonna have maximum 10 minutes to work on this. Questions about the activity, please. No questions, so everything is clear, I suppose. Luis Angel, how is it? Could you enter or not yet?
No, no puedo entrar.
No. No. Let me confirm your teams then, and let's start on this. Yep. The team's gonna be automatically assigned, just in case. Okay, please check the invitation, accepted it, so you can enter to your room to start working on it. Yep, check the group section, accept the invitation, so we can start working on this, okay? Still missing to join, Ruth, Emily, and Romina. Hello, Romina, are you there? Romina, are you there?
Tonight. Tonight, let's prepare and play Chapingachos. And the ingredients are the first 5 large roasted potatoes, about the 3 livers, and play and cut in the tube. And tubes and some flowers, the oil, and make up final chopped with onion, and 2 tops ground achote, and I cup grating, quesillo or mozzarella cheese, and finally salt to taste.
It sounds very professional, like your chefs. So Marjorie, you represent the whole team, right? Why did you choose, the 3 of you? Why did you choose Yapingacho? Whose favorite is it?
Excuse me?
Why did you choose Yapingacho, to explain it?
Romina suggested.
Yes.
And Romina disappeared in the moment of the question. Okay, so no problem. Let me visit the other rooms and then we go back together. Yep.
Okay.
Hello, Luis, Dylan, Ruth.
Hi, we're ready.
Perfect. Cameras on, and let's start with the description.
Okay. The plate that we choose is locro de papas. The ingredients of this plate is 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 onion, 3 potatoes, 1 liter of water, 1 liter of milk, and 1 cup of fresh cheese.
Okay, the preparation is in a saucepan over medium heat. Heat the oil and onion together with the potatoes. When they brown, add water.
Incorporate ingredients. When the potatoes are more soft, lightly mash some potatoes and continue cooking. Labor until intake consistency and add salt.
Okay.
Excellent, great work.
Finally, add milk and grated cheese. You can also add parsley and serve with avocado. That's all.
Sounds delicious. Good description of the plate. So I'm gonna visit other groups, and in a minute, we're gonna be together, all back together in the main room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks to you guys. Hello, Alexis, Emily.
Hello.
So tell me, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Let's practice. Tell me, what is the plate that you're gonna tell me that you're gonna describe?
Balloon.
Balloon.
Oh, okay, let's go for it.
And the ingredients of balloon are verde, water, and bacon.
Okay,
We have three phases. First, we green the verde and add water. Two, after that, we add the bacon. And finally, we make a bowl with the verde.
very good, very complete. Perfect. I'm gonna visit another team and then we go back together, okay? Hello, Edwin, Juan.
Oh, hello. Espérame un ratito, mi compañero se fue a hacer algo, creo.
Okay.
Pero si quiere, puedo empezar.
Yeah, let's go ahead. No problem.
Okay. We choose about encocado de pescado. This dish is a traditional from the province of Esmeraldas. On the Ecuadorian coast, it is a coconut and fish base and is served with white rice and patacones, sorry. This dish is usually prepared with corvina. However, it can be prepared with other types of dish. Sorry, with other types of fish. Yeah.
Okay,
Yo estoy aquí, mister, disculpe.
no problem, Juan.
The ingredients of the encocado de pescado are pounds of fresh fish fillets, cups of lemon juice of about, orange juice, crushed garlic cloves, ground cumin, and ground achiote or ground paprika.
Thank you so much to both. Let me go to the main room and we're gonna be together. So now we are all here back to the main room. Excellent work. Very, very good description of the dish. Yeah, I love the way that you actually connected with the ingredients and also the part of the preparation of the dish. Yeah, so we have those covered. Let's continue a little bit and let me share again my screen so we can continue on the activities that you got on the platform. On the platform, up to the moment, you get the vocabulary activities, and now I made invisible for you two activities. The audio 1.2, that is for listening and check food and cooking, and the audio 1.4, that is what adjectives we use to describe food. Yep. So just for having just a little time of it, of the audio, just listen up, but a portion of it, right? Not all the audio.
1.2 Food and cooking. Food. Fish and seafood. 1. Crab. 5.
Mussels.
6. Prawns.
As you could listen, there you have the audio to check the activity that we already work on, yes? The one of the vocabulary, match the image with the number. Here is the audio to check that activity. The second audio that is here, 1.5, audio 1.4, listen to the common adjectives to describe food. Yeah, let's listen up.
1.4 Fresh.
Frozen.
Low fat.
Raw.
Spicy.
Takeaway.
Tinned.
I'm gonna put it one more time, and then I'm gonna show to you the words they refer to, just in case. But what is the category? Here, we are listening to adjectives to describe food. Yeah?
1.4 Fresh.
Frozen.
Low fat.
Raw.
Spicy.
Takeaway.
Tinned.
Okay, so from there, let's continue. Let me admit somebody there waiting. There we go. I got. Let me just check for the attendance before I continue. Perfect, I got all your names. Okay, so there you have up to the audio. Questions about this audio? I'm gonna share with you another screen where you have the words that you listen to. Here you got the words. Yep. You see in here, fresh, frozen, low fat, raw, spicy, takeaway, tinned. Questions about this vocabulary? Fresh is clear. What is it?
Fresco.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much. What is frozen?
Congelado.
Low fat.
Bajo en grasa.
Yep. Very good. Low fat. What about raw? Raw. How do you translate that word? Raw. Anyone? R-A-W, raw. Sorry, I'm back. Let me share with you again the screen that you were observing. There you go. So tell me, what is raw? I didn't listen, I was unplugged. What is raw?
Crudo.
Perfect. R-A-W, crudo, very good. Spicy, spicy.
Picante.
Great. Takeaway.
Para llevar.
Good. Takeaway. And the last one, tinned. Tinned.
Enlatado.
Edwin, one more time, please.
Enlatado.
Thank you so much. So there you have the words that we listen to. Yeah, the words that we listen to. As we continue, let me share with you something related to pronunciation. Yep. The next activity is maybe some of you already heard about it. The short vowel sounds. Short vowel sounds. Yep. What is a vowel sounds? Here you have the vowels, right? There you go. A, E, I, O, U. But how do you pronounce those words next to the A? How do you pronounce those words?
Map, cat, and rat.
What is the sound of the vowel? Like in English or Spanish?
Like Spanish.
Like Spanish. So every time that they say short, yeah, they say short vowel sound, the pronunciation of the vowel is like the sound in Spanish. Map, cat, rat. We continue. The next vowel, E. How you pronounce those words?
Egg, bell, elephant.
Thank you so much, Dylan. Once again, the pronunciation of the vowel is similar, is very similar to the one in Spanish. Egg, bell, elephant. We continue, and you have the vowel I. The vowel I, you get fish, pig, kitten. Fish, pig, kitten. So there you have the same pronunciation, once again, like the vowel. The O, you have dog, frog, block. Dog, frog, block. And the U, cup, duck, sun. Cup, duck, sun. That is for the short, yeah? The short vowel sound. Questions about it, please? Any questions, any doubts? This is the moment. No questions. Wow, I'm a super teacher. One explanation and it's perfect. Remember what we are observing in here. You're observing the short vowel sound, the short. How is short? The pronunciation of the vowel is similar like the sound in Spanish. Yeah, does not pronounce like the vowel itself. Yeah. How do you pronounce the 5 vowels in English? What are the vowels in English? Let's see. Ruth, what is the first vowel? The one that I highlight here. What is that first vowel? The one in green. How you say it in English, that vowel? How you say the letter? A, very good. There we have. The same happens to the others, right? The next one is?
E.
E.
The next one?
I.
Next one? O, very good. And the final one?
You.
U. So there you have the vowels in English, right? A, E, I, O, U. The 5 vowels in English, but the pronunciation in the word is not A, right? I don't say mape. I say map. Yes? the vowel is E, but I don't say elephant. No, you pronounced elephant. The pronunciation is different. Okay? So this introduction is for the activity that you're gonna find. Let me share with you just a little part. I checked or I showed to you short, right? What is the opposite? The long sound. The long sound, how is it gonna be? The long sound is gonna be related to what you got in here. Let's take a look, right? This activity is the pronunciation of the short and long vowel sounds. Short, we cover. Map, cat, elephant, that is short. Let's take a look. Number one, could you pronounce those words? You got squid, chicken, grilled, spicy, spicy. You see that is spicy. We do not pronounce spicy, right? That's why that is the one that they eliminate. Yep. Let's take a look at number two. You see this set number two. How you pronounce those words?
Beef,
Good.
steaming, beans, and breakfast.
Breakfast. So you got beef, steamed, beans, and breakfast. Breakfast. There, which one is the different one in pronunciation? Beef, steam, beans, and breakfast. Which one is the different? Breakfast. Very good. Yeah. Like that, we have all these set. What is it? Once again, in here, what you're going to observe is the different pronunciation of the vowels. The activity is short and long vowels. What is short? We already covered. Short is when the pronunciation is similar to Spanish. Yep. When the pronunciation is similar to Spanish, just in case. Okay. In the platform, you have something like this. In your platform, you have the activity in this form. Pronunciation, short and long vowel sounds. Short and long vowel sounds. What is it? The same picture that I was showing to you. Pronunciation of the words: prawns, salmon, lamb, cabbage. Prawns, salmon, lamb, cabbage. What is the difference in number three, in the set, in the group number three? Which one is different in the pronunciation? Number three, I repeat again, prawns, salmon, lamb, cabbage. Which one is different in pronunciation?
Maybe
Prawns.
Very good. There you go. So we have it, that one. Set number four. Set number four. You got margarine, carton, jar, and warm. Margarine, carton, jar, and warm.
Margarine.
Totally sure. Final answer.
Could be warm.
So there we have other option.
Margarine.
So we have votes for margarine, and we also have votes for once again, margarine. Remember that you have to concentrate, in this case, in the sound that is making the vowel A. Yeah, that is the one that you're gonna concentrate on, just in case. Margarine, carton, jar, warm.
Warm.
Okay. Let's continue. Number 5. Then obviously you see there that you have the audio, right? Just in case, to listen and check, to practice. Once again, what we are practicing in here, is related to the short and long sound of the vowels. Short and long sound of the vowels. Yep. Short, they are pronounced similar to, very, very similar to the sound that they make in Spanish. That is short. And long is different from Spanish. We're gonna see it in here, yeah, as we continue on this one. So let's listen up to the audio that is in here, just to confirm. Let me share the audio as well.
1.5 Fish Squid Chicken Spicy Grilled Tree.
The first word that they mention is the graph, is the figure, right? That's in number 1, they begin with fish. You see the little draw of a fish. That's why they mentioned that one. Now they say tree, because you have a little draw of tree next to the second one, just in case.
Fish Squid Chicken Spicy Grilled
Tree. Beef. Steamed. Beans. Breakfast.
Cat Prawns Salmon Lamb Cabbage
Car. Margarine. Carton. Jar. Warm.
Clock Sausages Roast Chocolate Box
Horse. Oar. Raw. Fork. Boiled. Salt.
Bull Cook Sugar Mushrooms Food
Boot. Ooh. Cucumber. Beetroot. Fruit. Duck.
Okay, so there you have the audio to practice the pronunciation of these words. Once again, what is the activity about? To make the difference between the short and the long vowel sound. The short and the long vowel sound. Yeah. The short, similar to the sound of the vowel in Spanish. Yep. And the long is quite similar to the sounds in English, just in case. Yep. Questions about this activity, pronunciation 2A. In your platform, what you got is actually like to check, listen and check. Yep. Let's take a look. And you have this one, the typically sound ones that you got it in here. What is it? You have an additional file in order to check, yeah, the sounds. Let me share with you. The file that is in there is similar to this, yeah. What you got in here usually spelled, but also. You see that what happens? Let's take a look at the first, right? You already practiced fish, dish, bill, pitch, fit, ticket, since. But also you have other words that have that pronunciation, the ones on the right. You got pretty, women, busy, decided, village, physics. Yeah, so there are other words, there are other vowels or letters that can make the sound of E. Yeah, that can make the sound of E, the one that you find in fish. Here you have that file as a complement to the activities that we have worked, yes, related to the vowel sounds. Yes, only related to the vowel sounds. Please, questions to this activity, questions up to this part. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing in a minute. I'm gonna make visible for you on the platform also the one of the workbook. Yeah, so tomorrow we continue and we also work on the activities related to your workbook. Yep, I'm gonna make visible that one for you, some of them. Yes, so we can start working on it. Please confirm if you can now visualize workbook unit A. Yes, mood food workbook. Can you see it now, please, in your platform?
Yeah, Mr. I can see it.
Okay, now, if you want to practice, go ahead. If not, tomorrow we're gonna work on some of the activities. Yep, just in case. Let me check the attendance. I got Jesus Jimenez. Not here. Then I got Alexis, Dylan, Maria, Ruth, Emily, Marjorie, Luis, Juan, Edwin, and Romina.
Yes.
Yep, those are the ones that I get here tonight. Okay. So remember that we have the WhatsApp chat group. just in case, if you got any questions, any doubts, we can use that means of communication, okay? So that will be it for tonight. It's been a pleasure to meet you all this first day, and tomorrow we continue on it, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye, take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
Miss
teacher. You.
Emily, have a good night.
Bye, Mr.
Bye, Juan, take care.